If you're craving crispy chicken tossed in sauce, look no further than my dad's
芝麻雞
Sesame Chicken. It's a sweet and nutty dish that somehow manages to make each piece of chicken crispy without sacrificing its juicy bite. My chef dad will share his tips on how to get that restaurant quality right at home.
Cheers!
Cheers!
首先咧，我切咗嗰個有個紅椒絲先嚇，少少就夠啦。
We'll be using just a fifth of a large red bell pepper here.
少少就好啦啊，切絲啊。
Laying it down, we'll chop the bell pepper into strips.
呢個係甜椒嚟嘅，呢個係比較辣啲嘅椒嚟嘅嚇，呢個辣椒。
We'll cut off the stem of a serrano pepper and cut it in half. Then we'll remove the pith and seeds from inside the pepper.
俾佢哋可以俾可以唔俾，嗱中意辣啲嘅咪俾多啲，都係切絲嚟嘅嚇。
Then we'll also cut it into strips.
蒜頭用3粒。
We'll smash and peel 3 cloves of garlic.
切多個定佢唔好要啦嚇。
Then we'll smash them again and mince.
辣椒乾咧用3粒。
We'll cut off just the stems for the dried whole chilies here.
OK， 成粒就得啦。
With the veggies and aromatics prepped, we'll make the batter to coat the chicken.
開咗個炸飯先，個粉醬嚟嘅，麵粉4個湯匙，粟米粉係3個湯匙。嗱，我同大家解釋下點解又要用啲麵粉又要啲粟米粉搭上去咧？如果你單純係麵粉咧，嗰個炸起上嚟嘅皮就軟得滯啦。你加上啲粟米粉咧，撈勻佢咧，炸起上嚟嘅皮就會硬啲脆啲㗎。單純啲粟米粉咧，佢又硬得滯。仲有我哋俾2個茶匙 baking powder 嚟㗎。baking powder 咧，將嗰啲粉嘅炸皮咧，佢會發起咗，將啲皮發脹咗，炸起上嚟咧個皮就會靚好多啦。另外咧，我哋加少少鹽上去，將個皮有啲鹹味喺度，啲半個茶匙。我哋俾水咧唔好一下俾晒咁多落去啊！我預先咧就俾3個湯匙先，攪勻佢。
We'll mix in the water.
俾咗3個湯匙未夠，咁樣咧就俾2個湯匙落去，即係5個湯匙嗬。咁都未夠，咁就炸唔到啦，係咪？所以咧，俾多1個湯匙上去。
We'll continue to add water to get the perfect consistency.
攪到嗰啲粉咧瀨咗出嚟，咁就係正啦。攪勻佢先，攪到佢咧唔好一粒粒就得啦。嗱，咁都未夠水㗎，俾多半個湯匙水。
That's a total of 6.5 tablespoons of water.
仲有咧雞蛋，我俾半隻雞蛋落去，然後攪好晒先至俾蛋。而家咁情形咧，俾埋一蛋，就俾少少油上去夠㗎啦。
We'll beat then add just half of an egg.
你半隻蛋就得啦。
蛋有咩做啊？
蛋咧，將個皮咧會浮啲嘅，唔會咁實。同埋啲蛋佢嘅顏色咧，將個皮又要啲黃色喺度，俾茶匙油上去，咁俾落去咧，佢嗰個粉醬咧炸起上嚟佢就光滑啲，調到咁樣就 OK 㗎啦嗱。
The perfect consistency should be slightly runnier than pancake batter.
擺喺度一間做，而家做咩咧？切雞肉，雞肉咧就切你一嚿嚿4方形咁上下，個頭呢度咧就太厚啦，太厚到點咧？
We'll first cut the chicken breast into smaller chunks.
我哋就開邊開咗佢，
Then cut the thick chunks in half and then into 1-inch thick strips.
一開到3下呢度，
Then rotate and cut the strips into cubes.
又唔好太大嚿嚇，唔好太大嚿。
To level up your confidence in cutting all kinds of ingredients, check out our comprehensive masterclass on knife techniques in the CANTO Cooking Club. To get access, check out club.marinate.com. After cutting all of the chicken into cubes, we'll add some flavor to it.
而家咧就先將啲雞肉醃一醃佢先嚇，擺隔離啲粉嚇，1個湯匙，鹽係1個茶匙，雞粉1個茶匙，白胡椒粉係1/4個茶匙，蠔油1個湯匙，俾1個湯匙嘅水上去。
We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at marinatewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
將佢撈勻嚇。
To marinate the chicken thoroughly, my dad likes to use his hand to mix it all together.
撈嘅時候咧，你又一份咁樣攣下佢，等佢快脆啲吸收嗰啲味料嗬，啲粉嚇。
We'll add half of the remaining egg, so just a quarter of a beaten egg.
撈好嗰啲先俾蛋嗱，啲蛋咧好似封住個面嗰度，知嘛？
What are some techniques to keep my hands clean while I'm coating the chicken?
唔想有啦，但係俾放筷子一嚿嚿夾佢落去咯，用個夾一嚿嚿夾佢落去啦。
就係撈係咪會？
撈你咪就可以用筷子撈，最好個戴個手套。
因為你撈嗰時你要捏下係咪？
你大高手套咪捏得到咯。
但係如果你用筷子撈會唔會冇咁好啊？
慢啲啦，乜都得。你想用筷子又得，羹又得，慢啲啫嘛。好啦，係咁多料，就夠埋嗰個芡汁先嗬。
For the iconic sauce, we'll use 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 teaspoons of dark soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of water.
攪勻佢之後咧，你夠啱佢夠唔夠啱唔啱你嘅鮮甜度
Then we'll give the sauce a taste.
？OK， 因為甜辣呢啲係辣嘅 ，OK， 呢啲係辣椒係辣嘅，所以我唔再加辣椒醬。
Is sesame chicken always spicy?
呢個就芝麻雞通常有啲辣辣地嘅，我都冇落辣椒醬落去啦，我仲少少辣椒絲落嘅啫。
At my parents' restaurant, sesame chicken, or di ma gai, was one of the most popular dishes alongside General Tso's chicken, orange chicken, and lemon chicken. Like the other three, this dish uses the exact same double frying method to get that super crispy texture, but each dish has their own unique sauce. As my dad mentions, sesame chicken sauce is meant to be a delicious balance of sweet, sour, and spicy. My dad's version is quite mild, using only a couple dried chilies and 1 fresh serrano pepper, but you can adjust it to your preference by adding your choice of chili sauce to the mix or including any of your favorite peppers.
好啦，朋友們，而家做埋呢個生粉水先。生粉攪圈，我哋用呢個今日用嘅超級生粉嚟做。我俾一個茶匙上去，如果唔夠再俾嗬。
Then we'll add some water to the potato starch.
2湯匙水，2湯匙嘅水 ，OK， 等佢備用嚇，俾喺度。在開炸之前咧，我先用一條細芥蘭嚟擺喺個碟邊，你可以唔用就咁就得㗎啦。落嗰啲芥蘭咧，佢想佢青青綠綠咧，幾啲油少少油1個茶匙嘅油，1個茶匙嘅鹽上去。
We'll add our broccoli into the pot of boiling water.
OK， 慢火得嘅。
After just 30 to 40 seconds, we can take them out.
夾佢落嚟凍水嗰度。
We'll put them into cold water to stop the cooking process.
喺個凍水度咧，咁啊 keep 住嗰啲芥蘭，個細芥蘭會青青綠綠嚇。
If you don't like broccoli, you can replace it with any vegetable that is mild in flavor and has some crunch to pair with the crispy chicken, such as gailan, bok choy, or cabbage. For us, broccoli turned out to be the right choice.
你俾呢啲雞肉俾佢食啦。
Is that good for you? Yeah.
俾呢啲
Cameron,
雞
you
肉
ready?
俾啲雞肉俾佢食。
You want big one?
Broccoli.
Yay, that's a good one.
How did we convince our son to like broccoli, but not chicken?
We did a good job.
俾個鑊上嚟做咩啊？未炸之前咧，先炒咗啲芝麻先，炒咗先至夠香，知道嘛？我哋開火炒芝麻啦，你千祈唔好將個鑊燒得太過熱，200度嘅華氏咧就好啦。如果你太熱嘅鑊咧，一倒落嗰啲芝麻咧，就一下就會黑晒、燶晒，就變咗苦噶啦，唔係香噶啦，知道嘛？倒佢落去，
We'll add in the sesame seeds.
所以好慢火得噶啦嚇。
On low heat, we'll stir them around constantly.
好慢火得噶啦，
如果你唔炒
佢咪燶咗咯，啲底下嗰啲咪燶晒咯，係嘛？好慢，好啦，閂火得噶啦，個鑊仲興啊嘛。
After about 30 seconds, we can turn off the heat.
睇到芝麻咪轉黃色咯，有黑芝麻有白芝麻，我就係用白芝麻做嘅，通常呢個咧就係用白芝麻嚟做嘅。睇下而家轉黃色就得啦，裝起佢。
After another 30 seconds of stirring with the heat off, or once the sesame seeds turn golden brown, we can set them aside.
而家開慢火燒個鑊即俾油嗬，啲油炸過之後可以用得翻嘅，你可以攞嚟煮菜啊、炒菜都得㗎。呢個粟米油，
點解鑊係方便啊？
佢闊啲，容易操作啲。燒油啊，燒到325度就 OK 㗎啦。在做之前咧，我就將啲粉倒落嚟呢度嚇，倒落嚟呢度啲雞度，
We'll pour the batter into the chicken and mix.
將佢撈勻嚇。
We'll continue mixing until every piece is evenly coated with batter.
嗱，知道啲油幾多先至夠熱，咁你俾隻筷子落去，如果下邊起到微微嘅泡出嚟咧，就可以夠噶啦。睇到嘛？而家係320度啱噶啦。咁而家咧就閂翻慢火㗎咯喎。點解？你突然間太熱嘅話咧，你一俾落去就會燶晒㗎啦。而家咧擺啲雞落去嚇，撈勻佢，俾落去先至再校翻慢火，校翻個慢火嘅嗱。
When the oil is at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, we'll start adding in the chicken by hand.
嗱，朋友們，我話俾大家聽下，擺啲肉落嘅時候咧，你唔好咁樣咁高擺落去嚇，咁等啲油就賺起嚟辣親手啦。你將手擺落啲，咁樣擺落去咧，啲油真係唔會射上嚟啦，知道嘛？ 得意唔可以太多俾晒落去，知道嘛？因為個油唔係大鑊油，太多一鑊係冇咁好嘅知。而家咧炸到咁上下就分開佢嚇。
After about a minute and a half of frying, we can stir them around a bit.
炸到個金黃色開始黃色就可以留起㗎啦。
After just 2.5 minutes total frying time, we can remove the first batch of chicken. Then we'll repeat the frying with the second batch.
再俾埋呢啲炸埋佢。
點解唔可以夾硬倒晒啊？
我倒晒咪多啲就係逼住晒黐埋晒咯。
Notice how he's adding the chicken to empty spots in the wok, so the pieces don't stick together.
而家擺落個空嘅地方，唔好夾住佢。嗱，開個中火大啲，敲開佢。佢浮起晒先你搞佢，
點解啊？
咁佢就唔會黐底咯。
如果你太早搞，
太久你搞嗰啲粉咪甩晒咯。如果炸咗嗰啲粉開始硬硬地先搞，佢啲粉就唔會甩。炸到咁上下，睇下乾淨冇啲甩咗啲粉出嚟啦嘛。好。
Now we'll take out the second batch, again after 2.5 minutes of frying.
How do you get the perfect crunch？
脆唔脆睇你落粉，你唔好屙落細麵粉，亦都唔好落細生粉嗰啲粟米粉。炸好咗之後咧，炸好第一次炸咗，就再第二次開大火啲炸佢，咁收起佢就會脆。而家咧將啲料燒到佢350度以上，再炸一次翻炸第二次，咁咧將嗰啲雞肉咧入邊索啲油喺度啊嘛，將啲油逼翻晒出嚟，就冇咁多油嚇。而家啲雞肉就入邊啲汁索喺度啲粉皮度，所以我哋而家又將啲汁炸翻佢，等佢啲皮脆啲。第一次係炸熟佢，第二次咧就攞個脆皮啱。而家370度擺落去。
Once the oil is at around 370 degrees Fahrenheit, we can add in our first batch for a second fry. We'll mix around the chicken so everything can evenly fry. Please be careful as the oil will probably be splattering more during this step.
你睇下夠唔夠香？而家睇下，你睇下溝啦，夠啦，凍咗仲深啲嘅。
After just 40 to 50 seconds, we can remove the first batch.
再燒翻熱啲油先。
We'll get the oil back up to 370 degrees Fahrenheit and add in the second batch. After another 40 to 50 seconds of frying, and once the chicken turns a beautiful golden brown, we'll take it out from the oil. Once all the chicken is out, we can turn off the heat.
好啦，閂火。而家倒咗啲油，倒起啲油先。
Now, we'll pour out the hot oil into a heat-resistant bowl. We can reuse this oil for cooking later.
好啦，我哋而家買乾淨隻鑊先嚇。
My dad wipes the wok clean here while I sneak in to try the fried chicken.
我中意自己食啊！
好啦，而家做咩咧？整埋個蔬菜先嚇，炒埋個蔬菜。我哋俾少少油上去嚇，頭先炸嗰啲油得㗎啦。
We'll add a tablespoon of the oil left over from frying.
開火，開慢中火得㗎啦。中火，將啲蒜頭同埋辣椒乾倒落去。
We'll stir fry the garlic and dried chilies for about 40 to 50 seconds.
慢慢火炒香佢啲辣椒乾同埋啲蒜頭，之後咧將呢個sauce倒落去。
Then we'll add the sauce we created earlier and stir it around as it heats up.
試下佢夠唔夠？
Then we'll give it a taste test.
OK， 好啦，再收慢佢，俾埋呢個蒜上去。溝芡啦，一定唔可以開猛火。
On low heat, we'll drizzle in the slurry a little bit at a time while mixing the sauce.
俾埋佢。OK， 慢火推下佢。
At this point, my dad thought the sauce was a bit too thick, so he added about a tablespoon of water to the sauce, but you can also adjust this for your preferences.
麻油咧落多啲唔多，唔緊要，因為佢係豬麻雞，嗱落多啲麻油，個麻嘅香味喺度。我用一湯匙嘅麻油上去，將佢攪勻。
We'll mix in the sesame oil to complete the sauce.
得啦，呢個就芡汁啦。咗之後咧，俾啲雞落去，
Now we'll add the chicken.
俾埋啲辣椒落去，撈勻佢，閂晒火，佢唔使開火㗎已經。
Then mix in everything with the sauce.
How do you keep it crispy for longer？
你想佢冇咁容易長啲，你食嗰時候攞一嚿嚿嚟點嚟食就脆啦。另外炸好擺喺度，就唔好落sau士，你俾個碗裝開啲sauce喺度。你食嗰時候食一嚿點一嚿，咁佢就脆啦。你去買咧就去出去買咧就你可以叫佢sauce分開，
我 take out 咧，我可以叫佢。
可以叫佢分開，汁同肉分開，咁咪脆咯。你分嚟屋企先你點去食咪脆咯。要少芝麻上去，撈咗佢先，再冚面。
We'll give it a final mix with the sesame seeds, then we can plate.
而家上碟，
呢啲紅豬唔使煮啊？
唔使㗎，裝啲熟得嘅啦。
We'll plate all the chicken and sauce, then top it off with some more of our toasted sesame seeds. Finally, we'll add the broccoli as our healthy side to complete the dish.
So good。好，朋友們，芝麻雞就好咗，希望大家中意。好堆，妹妹落嚟吃芝麻雞咯。
Kind of spicy.
Wow.
Yeah, looking cool, man.
It's so cool.
Oh,
so
yeah.
cool.
Mama, you got yours? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
YouTube thinks you'll like this recipe next. Let's see if they're right. A huge thank you to our walk stars and all of our chefs in the CANTO Cooking Club.